Blast wide open woke sessions. Mind, body, soul, no second guessing. Spilling truths, no sugarcoat dressing. Wisdom hunting, cash and knowledge blessing. Hands to the streets, wide open and woke. Eyes on the prize, ain't no time for jokes, lies and eyes. These days we woke, truth on the mic, destiny and vote. Hands to the streets, wide open.
Hey, this is Audi Ride with Wide Open Woke Podcast. Coming to you with information that make you want to say, wow. What's going on out here, y'all? What's going on here? Okay, now that you guys are kind of broken in on this drone thing now, okay, you guys kind of broken in on this drone and orbs. There's two different things out. Now, the drones are the dark shadow government. Those are the ones who's putting out the drones. Those are the ones that a lot of people are seeing. You can hear the propellers. They can make some really good maneuvers. They're about as big as a car. They're not your average size drones. They got other capabilities that other drones don't have, of course. And so those are the shadow government. Those are the ones that are out there, the government can't say nothing about. The ones that's flying over the military installations. Yeah, they can't say nothing about it. They just let them fly. Yeah, they can't say a word. So there's the orbs. The orbs, those are what you call the plasma orbs. Those are they said to be the Pleiadians. But those are the ETs, the ones you see that are actually the orbs itself changing into angels, and there are other plasmoids that are out there that some of them could have been produced by man, but there's some out there that you can tell they're they're not produced by man, and there's a few of them that we're going to try to show you today. So basically, so now that you guys are getting used to the fact that hey, they're out here, and just because you don't hear a lot of it in the news, don't think that this not still happening. It's happening everywhere. But it's not going to stop either. It's going to get more and more activity in the sky. It's just the beginning. This is just the beginning. And as we raise into a higher frequency, we'll be able to see more and more the ones that's actually moving into the higher frequency of the planet as we ascend. You will be able to see more and more things going on around you and in the sky. Be prepared. Also, be prepared for the inaugural address. They said there's a mighty big show for that coming up too. So that's going to be something to check out. But let's see here. One of the first things I wanted to bring up is from this one show. We are going to bring it up about the New Jersey drones. Listen to what this fella right here got to say here.
Going on in New Jersey since November of 2024.
As for numbers, the FBI says it's received more than 3,000 tips from the public about drone sightings going back to November 18th, all over New Jersey.
One after another, these drones appeared in the night sky.
This is a real phenomenon. We're not making it up. We're not hallucinating.
There are a lot of concerns that have turned to frustration and anger, frankly.
SUV-sized drones? How do you explain that part? You think people just get the size wrong, Ryan?
These things appear to be close enough to the ground where I think I have pretty high confidence in the size predictions that they're estimating.
After all this time, we still haven't captured any of these things. We still haven't brought them down.
The FAA has now issued a temporary ban over nearly 24 towns and cities.
The response that I'm getting is that we don't know whose drones these are.
You're telling me we don't know what the hell these drones are in New Jersey are?
That's right.
It's crazy.
I've been able to talk to some very important people. Nobody knows what the fuck is going on.
Hey, now listen. Now, good and well, everybody's seeing them. So they are there, but nobody doesn't know what they are. So the dark shadow government, see, the ETs are forcing the dark shadow government to play their hand. Oh, y'all want to do plan this fake invasion to try to get them all scared of us now, because that was the general narrative since our childbirth coming in here. Let's go all the way back to Orson Welles, to Yeah, the World of the Worlds, that radio program that came on in 1938, I believe. 1938. Look it up. And it happened to be aired in Jersey. Wow. Go figure. Check this out. Listen.
I don't think we do know whose they are or even what technology they're using.
They go dark when they're approached by other objects. They're not getting picked up on FLIR at times.
First of all, they're moving silently in some cases, and they're not really afraid to be seen at night.
We can't tell where these dadgum things are coming from or where they're going. And right now, we are so compromised, I feel.
This has got all the elements of like a Close Encounters of the Third Kind story, right?
Whatever this winds up being could wind up being something truly paradigm changing in the way we look at things.
I mean, this could be the beginning of something, or it could be nothing. Who knows?
I have been studying this nonstop since the day it happened, almost to an extent that is unhealthy. It seems that 90% of what people are seeing are these mysterious drones. These things look like they could be our own military. They probably are our own military. They're doing things technologically that we have not seen before. And they're only seen at night, which is the weirdest thing.
I can see them right out my bedroom window, but it's normally anywhere between like 7:30 and 10:30, they're out here. Never during the day. Nobody ever sees them during the day.
Why are they breaking protocol by operating only at night?
And these specific drones are weird. They don't look conventional. Even though they have blinking lights and flashing lights, these videos I'm showing you right now are the ones that really are strange.
And those drones right there are the ones that are the dark shadow with the blinking lights. Those are the dark shadow government's drones. The orbs are the ones that you see, the ETs there. You'll see those coming up in a few here too.
Genuinely don't know how they could have staged something like this. It seems like the drones are our military, but it's definitely like tech that they haven't unveiled yet.
There they are. Here they are. Yo, look. Looks like a triangle. It looks like a triangle. They look like a triangle. And an F-16 just flew over.
They're like just hanging there in the air. One there, one there, one there. And it looks like there are orbs all around it, and it's crazy. I can't believe I'm witnessing this. This has been going on for 5 minutes now.
Now, you have the drones, but then the other very obvious and apparent thing that I'm noticing is that 5 to 10% of these claims are not drones. People are seeing strange orbs of light in the sky. They come in all colors, white, red, orange. And the orbs definitely are not drones. These things have a constant light. They're not blinking or flashing. And these orbs of light seem to hover and maneuver in ways that are just not possible by our understanding of today's technology.
Okay. As you all see this right now, right? Let's make this make sense. Okay. You guys got pictures and see these orbs, right? They're not the drones. Some of them said they saw one that looked like what Ezekiel said in the Bible. Ezekiel said that it looks like a wheel in the middle of a wheel. They had all kind of formations. They even had some making formations of some symbols that were in the Sumerian culture that were way back, ancient symbols that showed up right in the orb itself and how it morphed into that. That's crazy. But the thing is, they just went back and we always repeat itself. It's ancient stuff that we've always been here. Those orbs that you see making those different moves and like that coming around there, those are the same orbs that have been doing your crop circles. The real crop circles. We ain't talking about those two old men that went out there and tried to make crop circles. They got debunked out there trying to debunk a crop circle. Oh, I can make one. They got slammed and debunked real quick when they got down to the scientific knowledge behind it and how those are actually the nodes itself under microscope. On the microscope, you can see how the nodes were micro steamed in the kind of into a bend without breaking. Not like what they were doing. So this is deep. This is deep. Y'all, they're here. I don't like that black guy that you see on what's that on Godzilla when he was it Godzilla versus King Kong when he got a hold of the information, he tried to tell somebody and try to get it out there, and they didn't believe him, and like, we don't believe you, and nobody want to listen. I've been taught this stuff for the longest. Y'all thought I was crazy. Okay. Well, our day has come. They are here. So we're not crazy. You just gonna have to change your way of life. The thing is that we've been preparing for this all along, and we know. So you might stay asleep this lifetime, but you're gonna have to deal with it the next when you come back around here, buddy. Anyway, let's go back and finish and listen to what he was bringing in here. This is some deep stuff of what he was bringing in. This is deep.
I'm going to show you some of the orb sightings that have happened in the last 2 months that I have found the most captivating.
I just found 3
Check it out.
mystery drones in the air.
Hold it small so y'all can see it.
That was really quick. That mystery drone up there is still there. It's been like maybe 10, 15 minutes.
But it really does seem like you have a ton of these drones and also these very, very unexplained orb sightings. My opinion is that these orbs are the actual phenomena that's going on.
They are.
Now, before I get going here and start my first night, I want to talk to you guys about the real reason I'm here. The reason why I felt obligated to pick up all my stuff and come out here and check this out. I was curious. I wanted to find out for myself what is going on in New Jersey. How long has this been going on? So I scoured the internet and I looked through thousands, I'm not even kidding you, thousands of sightings, videos, claims, everything. The main source I used is an iPhone app called Enigma Labs. New Jersey has over 5,000 sightings. What I'm about to do is highlight something that is getting little to no attention at all, which I find kind of weird. The media and everyone will have you believe that these sightings started on November 18th, 2024. And that is just not even close to the truth. This isn't just a recent event. It just recently is getting attention. And I'm talking about both the orbs and the drones. And I've seen no one point out any of these videos. I'm just going to do a montage right now of what I found. So first, we're going to start with the orb sightings or the balls of light.
There's a black spot there.
Yeah, there sure is.
That's so weird.
This one was taken July 1st, 2023 in Maple Shade, New Jersey. It's just like a gray metallic sphere.
Moving in a way that I've never seen an airplane move.
Dude,
what the fuck is that?
Now, the movements on this thing seem way too fast to be a drone. And in her description of the post, she said it was really windy out, which would make it hard for a drone.
Dude. What the
You see it
dropped all.
This one took place in Berlin, New Jersey on June 9th, 2020.
See the shining light?
Yeah, what do you think it is?
I don't know, but I don't think it's a plane. It doesn't look like a plane.
Plane is longer. It has like 2 red lights. What did you think it was?
Unless it's like a drone or something like that.
This one's creepy because the whole family clearly can see it and they're quite disturbed.
Right there, I got it. I got it. I got it on the video now.
Can we go and can you unlock your car?
This sighting happened November 14th, 2020 in Cream Ridge, New Jersey.
Yep.
What the hell is that? It's not. You got a picture of that, right?
I am.
I thought it was a cell phone tower first. It's not. That's not. No, that is weird. Do you see the colors of that thing and the shape?
That one right there just appeared out of nowhere.
Once again, you can hear just the kind of panic and discomfort in their voice.
I can still see it.
It's one of the weirdest things I've ever seen. Okay, so that turned from red to orange, didn't it?
Yep.
And now it's like almost white, and it's moving to the right now, away from the other one. That's not an airplane. It would have moved by now. Only thing it could be is a drone. There's another.
See, and a lot of these came out here with these drones still. These orbs were making more moves than what the drones were doing. So, and plus, they're lighting. Their light's more sturdy. It's more a steady light that's on. It's instead of blinking. So That's another giveaway on that too. Let's go.
Other one below it. Here it goes. It's going up. There's 3 now.
Yeah, there's that third one.
And
Like
the top one just
The top one just disappeared.
dude, if that's not a drone, it's a UFO. You see the third one behind the tree? The third one and the second one.
What the?
You see that?
Yep.
But the one
Those
is
are
bigger
horrible.
than all the other ones.
Yep. Dave, get out here.
This sighting is from Manahawkin, New Jersey, October 21st, 2012. This was from a pizza man making a delivery past midnight. Now he sees this weird blue light and he decides to pull over and film it.
What? Where the
103.7 WNG. Spending the night here with you now.
All we see is this weird orb. He said he really couldn't make out a definitive shape, but that the thing had 3 horizontal, blue changing to bright green lines, extending from a center reddish-orange sphere in the middle. It seems like that's a common theme in some of these older videos, is people describing what they're seeing being way more detailed than what the camera's picking up. This one happened July 19th, 2018 in Lodi, New Jersey. This man was stargazing on a vacation with his family on one of the clearest nights of the week.
Whoa, there's 2 of them.
What is that?
Oh my God.
What is that? What the?
Holy shit, guys. Holy shit, guys. Oh my God, I got this all on tape.
These are out.
Oh my God.
Way before 2018.
We're seeing something, guys. I'm serious. That was something there. That was weird, man. Did you see that?
We've been doing it since 2018.
He witnessed 2 lights appear out of nowhere, which he described as straight over the horizon of the ocean.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Oh, wait, where'd the one go?
Yes. Yes.
Oh my
Look at that.
God!
Oh my.
What the hell is going on?
They're gone. Look at that.
Wait,
They're gone. That's Mars. That's Mars.
that was no normal shit there.
No, dude. Holy shit.
This sighting happened July of 2014 in Barnegat, New Jersey. Now, just for context, this is her filming her old Samsung phone. So this is a video of a video.
Wow.
What the heck is that? What the hell is that? What's what? That thing, the red thing. Oh my God. Sal. Well, it's probably another. What the hell?
Jake, fucking go outside. Look at the sky. Look at the sky. There's 2 UFOs.
Calm down, Sal. They're not UFOs.
Now, her husband is on the phone with their son, and she wrote in her post that the reason she kept saying they're not UFOs is because she didn't want to scare her son.
One of them just landed. Up in the sky.
Look, tell him look for a green and red light.
See it? One just landed.
It's not a UFO. Calm down.
Yes, it is.
Tell Jake I said it's not a UFO. It's just something strange.
To us, the viewers, this looks like glowing, orbs or spheres, but she described it as triangular in shape. So this sighting happened in Millstone, New Jersey, January 28th, 2015. And this man captures strange blue flashing lights in the sky.
Bay, come here.
Now, I have to say, the audio in this video is probably the funniest commentary I've ever heard in a UFO sighting.
Get off of me. Get off of me. Get off of me. Get off of
I'm
me.
looking, Dad.
Get off.
But we will get to that later. We'll get to that later. We'll show this one later. Now let's get to some of the drone sightings. Yes, there have been drone sightings well before November, or at least crafts that look like drones.
What?
This one happened in Mantua, New Jersey, 2015.
What is that?
It's described as a triangular UFO that hovered for over 45 minutes.
Yeah. Well, they got them coming up and now, man. They're saying that now, at one point, that they were looking for nuclear waste from a missing nuke warhead, or trying to look for a missing nuke. There's like over 80 nukes that's missing right now. And some guy had laid eyes on one that was coming toward the United States. And they just knew it was coming here, so they couldn't find it once it showed up or whatever. It just vanished. Sounds like the making of a movie, right? Some secret top villain got a hold of some nuclear weapons and they're trying to destroy the world. And our alien friends are coming to save us because our government can't stop those secret government from doing it. That secret enemy that's trying to destroy the world, the government couldn't touch him, but the aliens could. Mm. So you don't know what's going on with that. But anyway, they said they're going to do a little more showing up there. They might come up with the inaugural address. So, but there's more to this, man. You know, as people are starting to wake up more and more, there is this one ET channeler. His name is Daryl Anka. He does channeling of Bashar, and I want to bring him in on some a reading that he was doing, answering some questions. And he has a very nice following. Get a chance to check him out on this website, Daryl Anka. But yeah, this is one I want to bring him in on this one. Okay. Mm-mm-mm. All right, Daryl, here we go.
People and Anunnaki. Can you tell us if there's any connection between those?
There is some. We will not go into detail, but there is also a connection between Anasazi, Anunnaki, and Essassani.
Yes. Okay. All right. So moving on to some current events. Are ETs able to listen in to the current UFO/UAP hearings that we are having here in the US?
Yes.
Do they feel the same happiness and anticipation that we humans feel who believe that aliens are real?
We understand that bit by bit, this is progressing toward the idea of everyone already understanding that we exist.
And in this meeting that was broadcast, the government admitted that they recovered extraterrestrial bodies from crashed UAPs and nobody even batted an eye. Are we at a comfort level now about the idea of ETs as a nation or planet?
First of all, an individual from a particular program within the government released this information. There are those who simply do not believe the information and therefore are appearing to be comfortable with it, but are still in denial about it. There are those that are more comfortable with it. Yes, the indications of lack of reaction in certain ways can be an indication that you are closer to open contact. All of this is preparation. All of this is about the idea of disclosure, and all of it is preparation for the idea of the high probability of open contact at the end of 26 or the beginning of 27.
Okay, and you've mentioned that Skinwalker Ranch in Utah is a possible location for first open contact.
Yes.
In regards to their research there, can you tell us the origin and or purpose of the 1.6 gigahertz signal that the scientists there frequently encounter?
Yes. This is a communication signal that is also of the correct frequency to open portals. In one particular episode of that particular program, as they broadcast that signal out, they received an echo reflection, which they could not understand where it was coming from. But that is the signal that the portal is open. So when you broadcast it and receive the reflectional echo, you know that you have opened the portal. That's the significance of it and why that particular frequency is used for space communication as well.
Mind you, also, that the Pope announced that on Christmas Eve that he was opening 4 doors or 4 portals. That's what he was opening. Those portals were real that he was opening. And you notice they used the word portals instead of the doors. They said portals. Go back at the literature. They have to tell you up front what they're doing. You may not understand it, but they're going to be more upfront and telling you exactly what they're doing. But you guys won't be able to comprehend it because your minds are not open to this stuff. But everything they lied to us and told us it was fake and told us that was evil was actually the truth. They knew that if they told us that it was evil and they hid it in the occult, that we were not going to go looking for it. Well, that's where everything was at. Listen.
It is in alignment with the idea of communication into higher dimensional realms. So, intuitively, your scientists have figured this out, whether they understand it completely or not. But in the demonstration they gave where they broadcast that signal and got the echo reflection from seemingly everywhere and nowhere, that was an indication that they had actually opened the portal. Had someone been in a position to actually walk through the portal at that moment, they would have vanished.
Interesting. We're expecting record heat waves this summer. If the Earth gets too hot, will ETs be used to block, will they use UFOs to block the sun to help keep it cool? Or
No.
do you...
No. Climate change is a natural event that you have accelerated with your technology and pollution. This is your choice. You will have to shift to a different Earth where these things may be mitigated. The idea, of course, is that these things go in cycles, and the warming of your oceans, as you're experiencing it now, can actually, paradoxically, bring about a cooling cycle that can begin a different ice age.
So that whole idea that there's some people on the planet who want steps taken to prevent more global warming, while there's others who are opposed to it. Why do we have these kinds of, I guess, issues on our planet?
Because Earth is where all the stories are being told, positive and negative, and the splitting prism will divide into the different versions of Earth that will allow people to continue to experience the consequences of the choices they are making for their own reasons in playing out these stories positively or negatively. Earth, in that sense, is the dividing line, is the dividing space, is the college of many choices. You'll experience the consequence of the choices and the classes you have agreed to take.
Interesting. And would your ships be able to put out wildfires? Or I know you're saying they won't intervene at all, but are the ships capable of doing something like that?
Yes, by surrounding the fire with a force field that cuts off all the oxygen. The fire would then simply extinguish.
And lastly, one person was thinking that spiritual information is illegal. Is this your understanding? Because they're concerned about this kind of information, that somehow it's not okay.
If such is illegal in certain portions of your planet, then we would simply suggest that if a person desires to interact with spiritual information, that they act on their passion to either change the legality in their locale, or they simply move to a place where the idea of spiritual information is not illegal. Simple solutions are available on your planet. But there's no such thing really as the idea of spiritual information being inaccessible to anyone. You can keep it private if you wish. It doesn't have to be displayed publicly. Nevertheless, if certain cultures on your planet deem it to be illegal to contact spirit, then do something about it, or move to where you don't have to do anything about it.
And that pretty much wraps up our questions. Is there anything else that you'd like to share in the few moments that we have remaining?
We will give you what is coming up next. For the next transmission will be all about parallel realities and you. We will describe exactly how your connections to different parallel realities inform and guide the life and the themes you are exploring in this particular time stream. So be prepared to allow your mind to expand interdimensionally by focusing in on the ideas we will share in Parallel Realities and You in our upcoming transmission.
All right, that's on a different hookup here. He gets into more of the transmissions. He does a lot of the transmissions from Bashar, but he comes in with a lot of stuff that's right on point. A lot of his readings he comes through, a lot of the knowledge he comes through is right on point. People listen to the knowledge and to the advice, follow it to a T. Miracles have happened. Information that has came from Bashar has come to pass as correct. So that's another aspect of it. I also want to bring in what this sister was on TikTok. She was speaking some very good truth here. And, I was like, wow. She was bringing some real good truth here. And I was like, man, this sister's speaking some truth. She is not holding them up. Check it out.
Suppressed knowledge in the portal between the physical and spiritual realm. Been referencing occult cultures, ancient cultures, even modern day myths. Black Sun is about rebirth. Our ancestors, aka what they call the aliens, our star family, and they left us, which they ain't never really left codes within us, also within the earth and the skies. Black Sun represents activation of those codes. When the Pope announced the return of Black Jesus, he was speaking about the Black Sun and its return. This comes into play when you hear people saying that we're going to be activated, going to gain our powers. Activation is coming from that Black Sun. It also signified the return of our celestial family. As we can see right now, it's like the moon reflects the sun's light. The Black Sun represents the hidden power of creation, represents the energy behind the veil, unseen forces that govern our reality. Think of it as like a power source for cosmic evolution, always present but concealed until humanity is ready. Many traditions, the Black Sun is a portal between dimensions. This aligns with the idea that our ancestors, the alien, are not extraterrestrial, but interdimensional, returning, but not in the way Hollywood would have you to believe. Not here to conquer, they're here to awaken. Ouroboros, which is the snake eating its tail, is also connected to the Black Sun. Symbolizes the cycle of death and rebirth, symbolizes the collapse of old systems and the birth of a new earth. How does the new world order make sense? There's nothing that they could do to stop it. Black Sun reminds us that the end of one era is always the beginning of another. Oh, it is the end of a world, the world as we know it. Because y'all, the world will never be the same again. I see a lot of people asking, when will this end with all this activity in the skies? It won't. It will just increase. Because as the frequency on the planet rises, so does your level of consciousness. Well, some people. As your level of consciousness rises, you're going to start seeing the world for what it truly is. This green screen they've been showing us. In ancient Egypt, the Black Sun appears in Kemetic teaching. It's referred to as Ra. Kemetic teachings teaches the hidden power of Ra journeying through the underworld. This connects to the idea of returning light after a period of darkness, aka the resurrection. Mayan and Aztec cultures depicted the Black Sun, part of their cosmic cycles, destructing the old world, the arrival of a new age. This is why you've been hearing that we have moved into the age of Aquarius, age of knowing. All things will be exposed under the sun. The Nazca lines in Peru, mysterious figures etched into the earth point, into the sky. This aligns with the fact that our ancestors, aka the celestial being, reason why you're seeing orbs, once roamed here and they will return when the time is right. Well, that time is now. People like myself, so many others have been warning.
Don't freeze up on me now. Don't freeze up on me now.
Y'all at this time. Y'all thought we was crazy. No, we connected. Now let's talk about the allegories
Ain't
that's been in
crazy.
plain sight. For example, we can start with the obelisk in Washington. Washington Monument, aka the obelisk, aligns with celestial movements, act as
Right.
markers for when the ancestors will return. Obelisks often appear in connection with the Black Sun because it shows the alignment between Earth in the spiritual realm, or what they like to refer to as the heaven, the waters. Let's talk about Hollywood's obsession with aliens. Isn't it funny how they always show them descending as a threat? Why? Because they want you in fear of what's coming. They want you to think that they want to harm us.
Don't be
That
scared of
alien
them. They are
invasion
not
trope
gonna
shit
harm
is a
us.
smokescreen. Because they know when the ancestors do return like they have now, people are going to be in fear, going to reject them, even though they're here to help us. Notice I said here to help us, not save us. We got to save our damn selves. When I did my video, X marks the spot, I described the solar eclipse and what it truly was. I had so many people trying to argue me down. That's because you'd rather go off of what they tell you an eclipse is versus what makes sense. Spiritual sense, every solar eclipse is a black sun moment. Time for reflection, revelation, and activation. Go back and look at any one of those videos from the April 8th eclipse. You can see clearly what it was. It wasn't no moon. That's why I told y'all from that point on, it was going to get crazier. Storms everywhere that you've never seen before in your life. Return of the ancestors. Once again, we was called crazy. Black sun represents the end of illusions. Old structures, religious, economic, social, they all crumbling. Ask yourself why. Because it's time that the original truth returns. Our ancestors left to prepare the next stage of human evolution. The return marks a shift in consciousness. Now, humanity will start to remember its divine origins and its cosmic purpose. What we call the end is actually a new beginning. This is not the time to fear, like I've been telling y'all in every single video. It's the time to align with who you truly are. Figure out what your purpose is. Because if you walking, living, breathing on this earth, you have one. Unless you an NPC. And in that case, you out of here anyway. Because anything unnatural to the planet gotta go. All I can tell y'all is welcome to the Great Awakening. This isn't just about the interdimensional beings. This is about understanding who we are as a people. Understanding our origins. Gotta know where you've been to know where you're going. Sure y'all get in the comments and let me know your thoughts. Peace, love, and light, and gratitude for watching. We talked about the black sun a whole lot. It's time we run it.
She broke it down real good right there. Broke it down to the T, the love and light. But we're gonna keep that right here. We're gonna in this broadcast right here. But I'm gonna come on again tomorrow. I want to do a live stream, but we haven't got a time set up for it yet. So I'm gonna send out a little email notice out to the fam and see what would be a good time that everybody would like to get the live stream. I want to do a live stream that everybody be able to step in on for the wide open woke family, trying to get new subscribers in and try to get all this information out here. And if you did look back in some of my previous videos, I did put out the UFO guide that the government has given to all law enforcement across the nation. This is before all this stuff happened. Okay. I try to tell y'all I got the information up front. If y'all go to the website where I did the video at, you can go there and check out and see and download it for yourself and check out the information they want you to follow. Or they wanted law. They gave it to all law enforcement. So they want law enforcement for them to follow upon the UFO in the event. So I want to know how much protocol do they follow. Check it out for yourself. See what they follow, because whatever they follow, the government ain't do nothing about it. But anyway, peace, love, and light, family. Love you guys. Stay safe and stay in the light.
Blast wide open woke sessions. Mind, body, soul, no second guessing. Spilling truths, no sugarcoat dressing. Wisdom hunting, cash and knowledge blessing. Hands to the streets, wide open and woke. Eyes on the prize, ain't no time for jokes, lies and eyes. These chains we roll, shoot on the mic, destiny and vote. Hands to the streets, wide open.